boys and girls, welcome back to our very own Reading Corner. Did you guys know that June 21st is also celebrated as the International Day of Yoga? Well, today I have a book for you that is going to teach you some poses of yoga. So this book is also called My Daddy is a Pretzel, Yoga for Parents and Kids. So let's start. Today, in class, we're going to say what jobs our parents do each day. Nikki says her mother's a gardener. Sometimes my daddy's a tree. The tree pose. The tree pose teaches us to support ourselves with strong roots so that we can reach high and remain stable, yet be flexible at the same time. So the first step is stand straight with your feet below your hips. Inhale and lift your right foot to your inner thigh. Bring your hands together at your heart. Sweep your arms up above your head. Interlace your fingers, palms up, and stretch tall. When you are ready, lower your arms and your right foot as you exhale. Lionel says his parents are vets. Sometimes my daddy is a dog. The dog pose. Have you noticed how supply dogs are when they stretch? The dog pose teaches us to be humble and accept our bodies as they are. With practice, almost anyone can manage the dog pose. And as with anything, practice makes progress. Not perfect, but progress. And I've actually done the dog pose before, and it's actually pretty cool. Kneel on your bottom with your head on the floor and your arms stretched out in front of you. Push back on your heels and raise your bottom so that you can make a triangle. Push your heels down onto the floor and make sure your spine is straight. Hold the pose for as long as you can. Then lower your bottom back onto your heels and rest for a while with your head on the floor before you sit up. Chang says his mama's an architect. Sometimes my daddy is a triangle. The triangle pose. Actually, in the picture, it looks pretty weird and it's like you can't do it, but then if you do it in real life, it's not actually going to be weird. Triangles are the most stable of the geometric shapes. The triangle pose teaches us to be strong, to build a foundation of support, and to relax under pressure. Triangles have 3 sides and 3 angles, just as we have 3 aspects: mind, body, and spirit. So, jump your feet apart and stretch out your arms at the same time. Turn your foot so that its heel points to the middle of your left foot. As you exhale, tilt your upper body from the waist over to the right until your right hand reaches your right ankle. Inhale. Now exhale and turn your head to look at your left thumb. To come out of the pose, reverse these movements. Repeat on the left side. Anna says her stepdad's a pilot. Sometimes my daddy's a plane. The plane pose. Like a plane that flies high in the sky, this pose teaches us to believe in ourselves so that we can soar through life. Try this posture on both sides and don't worry if you wobble. Stand up straight and raise your right leg so that your thigh is parallel to the floor. Place your hands on your hips and bring your right knee into your chest. As you exhale, stretch your right leg straight out behind you and swing your upper body down until you are parallel to the floor. Stretch out your arms behind you like wings, palms down. Malachi says his daddy's a builder. Sometimes my daddy is a bridge. Oh, I know the bridge. I've done it. The bridge pose. Ride the changes. Like a bridge that joins one place to another, this pose teaches us to remain strong as we move from one life stage to the next, but also to be flexible so that we don't break when the winds of change are fierce. Lie on your back with your feet hip width apart. Slide your heels beneath your knees as you inhale. Tilt your pelvis and lift up your hips until you are on your shoulders. Pull your shoulder blades in and bring your hands together under your back, arms straight. Hold the pose for as long as you are comfortable, then lower your body carefully to the floor. Emmy says her daddy's a farmer. Sometimes my daddy's a plow. The plow pose. Oh, I know this pose, and that's actually, I've tried it. It's not easy. Like the plow or plow that turns the soil over to make way for new growth, this pose teaches us that overturning old ways of seeing things sets the ground for inner growth. As we plow well, we can sow well, and then reap the rewards of what we have planted. Lie on your back and bring your knees into your chest. As you exhale, raise your legs and hips straight up, rolling onto the back of your shoulder and using your hands to support your back. Inhale. As you exhale, lower your legs down to the floor behind your head. To come out of the pose, reverse these movements. Sita says her mother's a marine biologist. Sometimes my daddy's a fish. The fish pose. That's new. The fish pose teaches us how to relax and accept the flow of life that carries and supports us on our journey. Don't struggle upstream. Jump in and just go with the flow, even in turbulent times. Sit on the floor with your legs straight and your hands under your bottom, palms down, toes pointed. Lean back until your forearms are on the floor. Pull your elbows, forearms, and shoulder blades close together. As you inhale, arch your back, lower your head, and side back until your crown is resting on the floor. To release the pose, bring your arms back to your sides and slowly uncurve until you are lying flat on the floor. Pedro says his daddy works in Zambia. Sometimes my daddy's a lion. The lion pose. Lions are brave and they have fierce roars. This pose encourages us to feel and express our power and courage. It challenges us to be bold and to overcome our fears. Kneel on the floor with your bottom on your heels. Separate your legs at the knees. Bend down and place your hands in front of you, fingers pointing out. Tuck in your chin, stick your tongue out, and roar. I say my mom is a baker, and sometimes my daddy's a pretzel. The pretzel pose. Seated twist. The spine is the core of the body and the core of the nervous system. Using the seated twist helps us to release our kinds of tensions. And just as the body benefits, so too does the mind, letting go of unnecessary thoughts and worries and becoming confident, open, and alert. Bend your right knee and slide your right leg under your left leg, tucking your right foot against your left hip. Draw up your left leg and lift your left foot over your right knee with the toes pointing forward. Exhaling, twist to the left, starting at the base of the spine and placing your left hands about a foot behind you for support. Slide your right arm under your left thigh, or you cannot manage this, press your right elbow against your left knee to give you more leverage. Link your hands together behind your back and twist as far as possible to the left, turning your head to look behind you. Repeat the movements on the other side following the same sequence. Yoga is power. Oh my god, there's all the ones you can, it's just telling you ones that we've all actually gone through. You guys can just read them and see them again. Okay guys, so these are the names. I'm going to tell you the names also. Tree, bridge, plow, dog, fish, triangle, plane, lion, pretzel. Okay guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So this video was actually about yoga. And today I don't have any questions for you guys, but one thing I want you to do is remember these poses and try these poses out on the International Day of Yoga, which is on... Do you guys know? Do you guys remember? Okay guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Smash that like button and subscribe if you guys want more of these videos, and I'll see you guys next time.